Welcome everybody to the Mad Goose Reacts YouTube channel. I am Mataronic as one of the co-owners, and today we are reacting to Beyond Scared Straight Baki Edition. Winnie requested that we react to more Baki fights, so we are going to do such, and I hope you can enjoy this one. Please, before we start with this reaction, that you give CJ some love in the comments, and subscribe to him as well. I have not subscribed yet. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But please subscribe to this man. He was fucking hilarious. And honestly, I think he deserves more than two mil. Alright, I'm just saying. But anyways, without further ado, we're gonna get started with Beyond Scared Straight Baki Edition. Let's get to it.
So dude plays this video on the TV, and is this nigga at
It's
his
the fucking...
house? Oh my god, that's a nigga's wife and kids. Yo, this man is disrespectful as shit. Look at his face right now. You know he's like, you know I'm about to fuck your wife, right? Yo, I didn't know this nigga Bush was in the NTR.
We're starting off strong, aren't we? We're starting off strong. Dude, that's nutty.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special video because you see, we're going to jail.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, my
Not
reaction.
even jail. We're going to maximum security prison because our boy Baki done got locked up.
Wait, what?
So yeah, today we're gonna be taking a tour of the Arizona State Prison. Cause goddamn, this place reeks of Black Air Force energy. Cause some of these niggas are the definition of built different. But ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and relax as we dive.
So, for those who don't know, I have never seen Baki. Like, the most I've seen is that Yujiro video we reacted to about a month ago, and I've seen a little bit of Baki clips.
Into the Arizona State Prison as we will observe pure ignorance, nigga moments, and the art of throwing hands on this special programming of...
Yeah. I'm sure we will. Hold off.
Alright, y'all, so before we get into the prison, we gotta
Fucking
understand
BNG.
how the hell this nigga Baki even get locked up in the first place? I thought he was a kind little soul, but apparently he's a menace.
Yeah,
He
protagonist
just
my
like his
ass.
father. Speaking of his father, at the beginning of the season, there's a press conference going on because the African army was fighting a ginormous, oversized African elephant that was terrorizing the entire
That is not an
planet.
elephant.
This guy right
That
here
is a
the sole
fucking
survivor.
mammoth.
So these reporters are wondering, okay, bro, you're the sole survivor, so how the hell did y'all kill the damn thing? And this nigga's like, shit, it wasn't us. It was a nigga that killed that shit. A man in all black appeared and killed that fat ass oversized elephant with his bare hands. At this point, you could just guess who did this shit. Bro, I don't know what this man Yujiro is at this point. Now he's out here killing oversized African elephants, and then he ate the nigga.
My
Dead ass just ate a whole ass year's worth of protein. And her smart ass with her Karen ass cut.
I was actually about to
say, believe this.
I was actually about to say something about the fact that she literally has that fucking built-in Karen look, and I swear, it's so stupid.
Leave it before he come for your ass next. So then dude gets up and he's like, look, I stated the facts. I'm done talking to y'all niggas. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. If I was in his situation, I would do the same damn thing. Like if I saw a nigga kill an African elephant with his bare hands, what the fuck am I supposed to
Yeah,
tell
what
him?
are you supposed to
I
say?
saw a nigga kill a fat ass elephant the other day with his bare hands. You gonna look at me like, this nigga dumb. But in the Baki universe, shit, I'll believe anything.
Yeah.
Now we cut to this little kid getting bullied and they're like, hey, little nigga, go in there in that high school right there and go fight the biggest nigga you could find. So then he goes into the high school and runs into these three niggas that do not look like high schoolers at all. Like, Jesus Christ. They look like they at least pushing 33.
Dude, they look
Then
like
his
they're
little
pushing, like,
funky ass
late
pulls out the
20s.
shank it, And then they just start laughing at the nigga. So then he's trying to talk to him, but they like, say it with your chest, nigga. So bro is shitting bricks right now, but he's like, please, you're not the strongest guy. So they like, oh, you looking for that big nigga. So then they cut outside to the kids, and the kids like, alright, bruh. They said after school, I gotta go to the Tama River. Big homie said they'll bring the strongest high schooler in the world to you. Just don't be a bitch. And of course, these little badass baby ass kids laughing and shit. Oh, but they ain't gonna be laughing soon. So
Okay, we've all had those friends that, like, they dare you to do something, you actually do it, and then they realize it was a fucking bad idea, And then
They
they
go
flee.
to the river, and there he is, son to the biggest menace on planet Earth. And look at them little badass kids running like some bitches. So then
Yup.
little homie pull out the knife, and Baki like, so you gonna use that small ass knife? I bet. I ain't holding back then. This man is dead serious, ready to run the ones with a child. And look at little homie, he like, oh my god, this nigga's dead serious. This nigga's dead serious. I ain't going home to mama today. So then Baki asks him, can you swim? And he's like, a little.
Oh no.
Bet. So bro flash steps and smacks the living Christ. Oh my god. He imprinted his hand on his ass. And made bro skip on water. So he really hit that kid with full force.
What
So then
the
Baki
fuck?
befriends the kid.
What the fuck?
Bro's personal chauffeur Stridum comes out of nowhere. So then he's like, hey, you know your dad did just kill like an African elephant the size of a dinosaur, right? So that means he accepted your challenge. So it looks like Baki and Yujiro are gonna go at it for round 2. Hopefully you don't go like round 1. So Stridum's like, alright, how you? Baki just starts yawning. He's like, it's all good, bro. It's just a father-son fight. So Stridum's like, nigga, you don't know shit. This is like 2 countries fighting each other. So Baki's like, alright, bro, I gotta find a way out of train. So then he starts shadow boxing a ghost of Mike Tyson, and he's taking. Yo, what the? In the Casper is going on right now. Bro is fighting a ghost of Mike Tyson and is taking damage. Oh, but nah, we didn't think he could get even crazier, right? This man starts fighting a praying mantis. What in the fuck? He's fighting Mantis from Kung Fu Panda.
What the fuck
I
is
just don't
that?
question anything anymore in the show. So now we cut to America, and they got this parade going on, and we got President Bosch, but yo, this nigga Bush. So while the parade
we
is
all know
going on,
that.
they end up losing the signal, and that nigga Bush is gone, cause this man Baki just straight snatched that nigga. God damn, Secret Service, y'all niggas ass. How the f you could basically let a damn
That
child
fucking
take the
frame.
president?
That fucking frame.
Niggas ass. How the f you could basically
That fucking face. You know, this guy looked like he ate a whole ass Whopper before he clocked back in from his lunch. You already know.
let a damn child take the fucking president? Shit, won't see my ass running for goddamn president anytime soon if this is my goddamn Secret Service. So Baki ends up having tea with this nigga, and Bush like, you realize that you just kidnapped the president of the US of A, my nigga, right? And Baki like, hell yeah, I know. Shit, I meant to get caught. So Bush asks what is Baki's demands, and this man Baki says, the US Arizona State Prison? Yeah, lock me up, nigga.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah,
Wait,
pretty
you
much.
kidnapped me so you can get locked up to fight this nigga Biscuit, and you don't want no money or no bitches? These the weakest ass demands I've ever heard. Yo, this man Baki is really taking training guards to another level. This man said, fuck a hyperbolic time chamber, nigga, I'm going to prison. So my boy Baki gets arrested. He gets locked up. The nigga's guilty.
That nigga is guilty!
And he gets incarcerated into the Arizona State Prison. So Baki goes into the warden's office and speaks with the warden. And Mans is like, I heard about you, boy. Heard you wanted to fight that nigga Biscuit, Mr. Unchained. And the reason this man is called Unchained
Jesus
is because
Christ.
he can leave the prison whenever the hell he wants to. So basically, this whole place is his house. And yo, look at
What the
treatment
fuck?
this nigga is getting in prison. I mean, look at this big motherfucker. He almost broke the chair.
Is this
So Baki
prison or a
goes to run
5-star
hands with Biscuit,
hotel?
and Biscuit explains that there's a ranking system up in this prison. There's 471 other niggas that want to run the hands with me. Nigga, you just he decides, you know what, f the ranking system, nigga. I just want to throw the hands with you right now. So bro just whacks him in the face, but he ate that shit for breakfast, nigga. Look at him. Relax, young blood. Don't catch me with that weak shit. So Baki gets sent to his cell, and apparently the second strongest person in the prison is in that same cell. So as he enters the cell, he sees his first cellmate, and it's Iron Michael. Oh my god, nigga, that's Mike Tyson. So Baki asks Mike, hey yo, I know you gotta be number 2, nigga, you Mike Tyson. But this man Mike says, nah, I ain't even in the top 10. Alright, hold up, wait a damn minute. So, this nigga Mike Tyson in the top 10. Yo, what type of monsters, fucking fiends, you got locked up in this bitch? Nigga, what the fuck is this, Arkham? Who y'all got locked up here? fucking Clayface, Killer Croc, nigga Bane down there or some shit? Hell, they might have Joker in solitary confinement. So then it's time for roll call. And this big Sasquatch ass nigga gotta be like 7'7". And Baki thinks that, okay, this gotta be number 2. But nah, Sasquatch goes over to the locker and says, hey, yo, second, wake the up. So this nigga comes out the casket like Vincent Valentine. And he's like, hey, yo, what's good, my boy?
What the fuck?
And I'm like, did this nigga just come out the locker? No,
Yeah.
Did he sleep in the locker? Oh, no.
That's what
this
I'm
is
scared.
different.
Oh,
But
no.
then Baki asks him, hey, yo, why you sleep in the broom closet? And this man says, I'm a warrior.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to really think.
Nope. Nope. We already know this shit. We already know where this is going. Fuck this shit. Nope. I'm out. Like, the video's over. Yep. This man really just fucking said that. He really just fucking said that. Oh, nah.
Really hard about this.
Nope.
This nigga is in prison and said that I'm a warrior. Doesn't this remind you of
Yeah.
a very notorious
Immediately.
prisoner that said this shit before?
I tell him like this here. I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
I'm a warrior, too.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way this shit is actually happening right now.
Oh,
This nigga's
no.
a booty warrior.
Oh, he's so fucked.
Oh, nigga, you best not drop the soap. So while they're
Yeah,
lining
he's
him
so
up and
fucked.
explaining the rules of the prison, this man Guevara is doing whatever the hell he want to. Man, smoking a whole cig while he's giving a whole debrief. So then he goes over and asks Mike, hey, yo, what's for breakfast? And Mike tells him pork and beans, but he can't talk, so he gets socked by the police officer. Bro, he dead ass made this man get socked. Because Guevara would have beat his ass if he didn't say shit. So he just went ahead and just took the beating from the CO. Oh my gosh, bro. That is so fucked. So yeah, Guevara, aka the second coming of the booty warrior, is a different breed of human. Like, bro, what is he doing to this spoon right now? So this big inmate tried to fight him, but it did not go so well for this nigga. And look how disrespectful this is. He grabs the officer's gun, puts it in his hands, and he's like, all right, hold on tight. Make sure to shoot me real good with that shit, nigga. Pop me, nigga. But right before he pulled the trigger, he cocks dude in his balls. Oh my God. And that nigga's decommissioned. So after he kicked the dude in the dick, he's like, hey, yo, guards, I want an after school exercise with this nigga. So they have a sumo match, and bro, this man can't even pick him up. So then he, of his hair, sticks it in his ear, and it literally killed his eardrums. So
What
dude
the
fell
fuck?
over, and it was raps. So after
What the
Guevara
fuck?
leaves, the officer comes over to Big Boy, and he's like, hey, yo, why you up in here alone? I know you see that sign, you blind motherfucker. So then he pops dude in the back of the head. God damn it. He says, yeah, I
God
warned you.
damn.
No, you smoked that nigga with no warning. So Guevara comes back to the lunchroom, and while everybody's leaving, Baki tries to talk to Guevara.
Yo, that
but
OC.
the cop comes in and starts swinging, but he ate that shit and grabbed his baton. Ayo. This nigga does the same shit he did with the spoon. Yo, when did Baki graduate from Shit Talking University? Boy got the shit talk no me. So Baki gets put in solitary confinement.
Wow.
In this very uncomfortable position. Jesus
no.
Christ. I can feel his dislocated shoulder from here.
My shoulders are feeling dislocated.
Backstory. And apparently this man has made an entire army that can kill niggas with just their bare hands. And one dude's already invaded Bush's cabinet. Goddamn Secret Service, you've done it again. So dude plays this video on the TV, and is this nigga
Yep.
at his house? Oh my God,
And so
that's
it
a
was.
nigga's wife and kids. Yo, this man is disrespectful as shit. Look at
Yeah.
his face right now. You know he's like, you know I'm about to fuck your wife, right? Yo, I didn't know this nigga Bush was in the NTR. But hey, yo, for real though, this gotta be like the biggest cuck move in like anime history besides
Yeah.
you know what scene I'm talking about, but we ain't talking about that shit here today. That shit is forbidden. This
Yeah,
guy beat
rightfully
the
so.
fuck out of his entire security.
Funny story, my girlfriend showed me that scene. She tried to anyway. I refused to look. And you should too.
force and took a whole tour of his house. Bro, that's one of the most disrespectful moments I've ever seen. So later on, the warden is talking about taking out Mike because they don't want him coming back to the boxing world after getting out of prison. So he gets these triplet looking niggas called the
fuck?
Mouth. One's named the Lip, the Tooth, and the Tongue. What in the hell is this? These Oompa Loompa ass niggas.
I was about to say.
Shit? Oh, hell no, bro. So they bring Mike outside and they start jumping this nigga in unison. I've never seen motherfuckers jump a nigga so precisely. So then they put Mike in the corner and Jesus Christ. God damn. Then they stomp
Jesus
their
Christ.
ass.
Oh my God.
Bro. This might be the most brutal jumping in anime history.
Jesus
And that man is
Christ.
gone, bro. But right before they about to slice his ass up, this man Guevara.
What the fuck is a
comes
Zero
out of
Suit
nowhere,
Samus ass?
Rolling out like Samus in Morph Ball.
Yes.
So three
What
Oompa
the
Loompas
fuck?
surround his ass, but then he whips out his dick and starts pissing on him. Yo, this nigga really just whipped out his shit and took a piss on him.
If someone takes a piss on you before you fight them, you're already facing the wrong guy. I don't think there's something you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about it. If they're pissing on you like that, especially, no, you're cooked. You're done.
Fucking like I was marking my territory. And they just started stomping his ass out. But dude got up from that like a zombie. Then dude powers up on some Jack Sparrow Pirates of the Caribbean type shit. Like, damn! Oh, that nigga dead, bro. Send his ass to high heaven and back down to earth. And the other nigga pissed his pants and got the stepping at yo. This nigga pissed his pants. Then other
That
homie
fucking
just sat in the corner.
face.
He just said, "Nah, G, I'm done." So later on, back at the cell while they're
Wow.
this big nigga Biscuit busts up in the damn room and he's like, "Hey, yo, Guevara, we fighting tomorrow, nigga." So while they're talking, Baki tries to intervene, but he gets his shit smacked. So then Biscuit pulls out this handkerchief that apparently is his fine-ass girlfriend's handkerchief. And apparently the nigga loves to smell the fragrance on that bitch. But this man Guevara spits on that shit. Bro. Yeah, this man is so damn disrespectful. So before the fight, we get to see what Biscuit's
Wow.
girl looks like. Well, just some shadows of her. And we don't get to see much, but she has a very nasty ass attitude because she's throwing shit at him. She threw the whole bottle of Crown at that nigga. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. Yo, this man Biscuit is a savage, but yo, this man is down bad horrendous. Now it's a day of the fight, and all the prisoners
Day
are
of
here
the
to watch
smoke.
this. The number 1 and number 2 are about to throw down. So then Biscuit's coming out with this big ass bed, and everybody's like, "Hey, yo, no way, this could actually be her. We actually get to see what she looked like." Even the one is like, "Hey, yo, no way, he actually brought her out." So we all thinking, "All right, yo, she gotta be fine as hell. She gotta be the baddest chick we probably ever seen." Well, what in the fuck? Ain't no goddamn, my mind must be deceiving me right now. Ain't no way this my 600-pound life rotisserie ass chicken. Oh my god, nigga, the bitch is the bed. This gotta be the biggest what the actual fuck moment I've ever seen in an anime. Hey, but we could bash this nigga Biscuit all we want. We could call him a big ass simp, ultra simp, but hey, who gonna check that nigga though?
Yeah, no, nope.
Look at dude,
Nope.
he busted out of his tuxedo and it's still standing there.
I'm sorry,
Behind that
what?
Mound of a beluga. No, let me stop myself. So how this fight is gonna work is you have to keep your hand on the cloth, and the first one to take their hand off the cloth loses. This low-key is the weirdest way to throw down, but fuck it, I'm all here for it. So Guevara socks him, but yo, this man is gripping the cloth.
What the fuck?
Pinky in his thumb. This might be the craziest grip strength I've ever seen. So Guevara
Yeah.
continues to tee off on Biscuit, but then he grabs his head and slaps
God
him
damn.
to the ground. So while Baki's watching this, he's getting pissed off. He's like, "Bro, I ain't trying to watch those niggas play a game with a damn handkerchief." So this man goes to Biscuit's girlfriend's bed and starts sleeping with her. Oh my God. Man used the bed on top of the bed. So they just lose a handkerchief after that. So this man is so pissed off. He whacks this nigga so far, he cracks into the wall. And everybody's like, hey, yo, bro, that nigga dead. But we all know Guevara has like some zombie mode. You know, the man's a pirate, so he's gonna be on some Davy Jones locker type shit. So now they start for real swinging.
God damn.
Flower. So he gets up and he ends up landing a kill shot. And it seems like the fight is over. So President Bush is there, and this nigga Yujiro is here. And everybody's laughing, so he's like, wait a minute, something's wrong. And all that shit that just played out was a dream. Cause that nigga got knocked the out. Nigga shit is as straight as a board. And everybody's like, damn. He really violated that nigga. So he picks up his mattress and takes off. So as we cut away from the prison for a bit, the president is driving, but yo, you're like, wait a minute, why is the president driving? And then you see this nigga Yujiro is in the back.
Because who the fuck else would do that?
Oh my God. Yo, this nigga deadass made the president his butler. So after the fight, the second coming of...
I think the term you meant to say was his bitch, but I'm gonna stop myself.
The booty warrior just left. So yeah, this man Guevara just dug a big ass hole and just escaped out that bitch. So now we go to the next morning and it's time for roll call. And while the CEO is talking, this man Baki says, excuse me, can I go take a step outside? And everybody like, I know this nigga is not talking right now. But Baki said, fuck it, so block that nigga. And dude is stationed a whole prison break. Man is out here dodging bullets and just dropping all the guards like it's nothing. So Baki gets outside, but he's surrounded. So the warden's like, hey, yo, bro, what the f you think you doing? You really think you about to escape this shit? Baki says, shit, I already did, nigga. So he ended up breaking dude's glasses in a flash. Like, no, you didn't even see that shit. And all the guards surrounding him, holding him up at gunpoint, yeah, he took their buttons off. So Baki's like, yeah, y'all niggas are my hostages now. So we tells the warden to put his arm around him and walk him out. So they walk him out, and right as he gets outside of the prison, he's like, okay, y'all can take me back now. Dog. It's embarrassing. He had 6 niggas holding him up at gunpoint and made them all his bitch and straight up walked out the prison. So then Biscuit pulls up and dude is actually offended by this. So dude tells the warden to take off his cuffs because he wants to run the hands with him right now. But then, yo, this man Baki started talking so much shit. This nigga said, grab some food and try again. Yo! Everybody like, hey, yo, this nigga did not just say that shit. And yo, this man is pissed. He's like, I know this little nigga's not talking all this shit right now. So after that, Baki just leaves, but he gets thrown in solitary confinement. So while he's in solitary confinement...
I hope that this isn't just Yujiro talk and Baki power. Because he's about to get cooked.
Biscuit comes in his cell, starts talking shit to him.
Well, the Resident Evil soundtrack.
Whips out his shit and pisses on him.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
why is this a fetish?
Niggas,
Yeah.
Niggas, pause. That might be one of the most disrespectful things I have ever seen. He took a whole leak on that nigga.
No,
after that,
I don't
Baki just
know.
starts laughing at his ass. He like, damn, nigga, you a bitch. You gotta piss on a nigga that's chained up? Damn, that's sad, bro. So later on, Biscuit comes back to Wasilla. He's like, all right, we gonna fight in 2 weeks. But Baki's like, nah, fuck that. We fighting right here, right now. He just kicks dude in his face.
God damn.
Biscuit's like, all right, little nigga, let's play then. So he slaps the fuck out his ass. Dude
God
got sent
damn.
to a whole ass wall. So then he busts out the tuxedo and he's like, all right, little boy, I'm about to beat your ass. So Baki tries to punch him in the gut, but he grabs it and drags his ass through the wall.
God damn.
He him like a towel, then speared him through like 5 other cells. Then dog is just beating the hell out of him.
God damn.
This man is holding him like a toy and just eating all that, bro. And just threw him like a rag doll across the floor.
Jesus
but
Christ.
then you see Baki spring up and there it is. That damn demon back. And that's when Biscuit knew. That plot armor about to kick in real nice. So he ended up flipping him over and you couldn't even see it. The warden literally had to pull up the instant replay to see that shit. So then Biscuit decided to get in morph ball form. Yo, what is up with niggas mimicking Samus?
Yeah, what the hell? He's like a Bakugan, dude.
He blocks it and he ends up trying to eat this nigga on some Pac-Man type shit. So then he spits him out and then tries to do it again. But Baki ends up putting his damn fingers up. And bro was having the nosebleed of a lifetime. face off, and Baki's just ready to throw their hands at this point. Straight up one-on-one fist fight, no holds barred. So they just start blasting.
God damn.
Over and over and over again. But Baki ends
Wow.
up pushing him back, and the nigga drops.
Oh. Oh.
Damn, he really did that shit. Bro knocked him out cold. He even had his girlfriend come and get up. Her old fee-fa-fo ass. So Biscuit picks up his mattress and leaves the battlefield.
God damn.
Baki is a free man. So at the end of
Yeah.
the season, Yujiro figures out that Baki beat Unchained, and now Baki is the biggest threat to him. But at the end, we see this dude stuck in ice. Now, I don't know who exactly this is, but I've heard of his name before. Something to do with...
Forgot the pickers!
No shot that's actually his name.
Yeah, that was Baki Beyond Scared Straight. And that concludes our tour of the Arizona State Prison. Oh, but nigga, you think we done with prison? Nah, because we're going to Green Dolphin Street next, because it's getting real spicy up in there. But anyways, before I forget, I got a little big announcement real quick. So, your boy made a second channel. Believe it or not, I'm actually dropping the first vid tomorrow at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description if y'all want to check it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can see my black ass 2 days straight. But anyways, though, God bless y'all, and I'm out this hole.
Wow. So, okay, first of all, I know this is 3 years. I actually didn't even know we had a second channel. Wow. First of all, I want to say thank you to the person who commented to say react to more Baki fights. I definitely think this one was a fucking banger. Wow. That was pretty cool. I definitely gotta say that Baki is looking like a very interesting anime. I might have to react to that on the channel, preferably with the second half of this channel, Goose, and see where we kind of go from that. But if you want to see us react to... I think there's a video on here that had the same character. Yeah, Pickle. Yeah, we'll react to that. We'll do it some other time. Drop a like in the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the summer, as I plan to do another reaction video sometime next week, hopefully with Goose. We'll see how that goes. But if you have enjoyed, thank you. Drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new. Show some CJ some love on his channel. He deserves more than 3 mil. I will die on that hill. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all next time.